In this training video, I will teach you how to give a brilliant job interview presentation. If you have to give a presentation during your job interview, make sure you stay tuned. And just very quickly, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thousands of you, and I mean thousands of you, are passing your job interviews at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed, and please hit the like button because that really does energize and motivate me to create more great content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, during this presentation, I will cover the following three things. Number one, I will give you 5 brilliant tips for delivering a powerful job interview presentation. Number 2, I will then show you an example job interview presentation that will get you hired. So I am going to give a presentation on a subject of my choice. Now you can use the same subject that I'm going to give in my presentation. And then finally, number 3, I will tell you how you can instantly download my ready-made presentation templates for job interviews. To begin with, let me give you 5 important tips for giving a brilliant job interview presentation. Please make sure you take notes. Job interview presentation tip number 1 is to make sure you choose your presentation subject carefully. Sometimes the hiring manager will give you the subject they want you to present, but in the majority of cases, they will give you the chance to deliver a presentation on a subject of your choice. Let me give you 3 brilliant presentation topic examples. So topic number 1 is how I will add value to company name in the first 90 days. Topic number 2 is the future of, and you then insert the industry or field you are working in, and how company name can stay ahead of the curve. And then topic number 3 is lessons from my career that I will bring to company name. So those 3 topics are perfect for job interview presentations. These are such powerful topics because you will notice that I have included the company name in each of them. That tells the interviewer that you are focused on how you can add value to the organization in your work. Now, if you were to say to me, Richard, which subject would you deliver on as a presentation during your interview? I would choose the first one, how I will add value to company name in the first 90 days. Job interview presentation tip number 2 is to make sure you plan and structure your presentation. This is very, very important. Let me give you 3 tips for planning and structuring your presentation. Tip number 1 is to make sure you keep your presentation clear and concise. Stick to relevant information and facts. Tip number 2 is to use a simple structure. Now, the structure I recommend you use in your job interview presentation is as follows. Start with an introduction. Tell them who you are and what you are going to deliver your presentation on. Then give the main subject delivery. That will be the bulk of your presentation. And then toward the end, you will give them a conclusion. So you will give a brief summary about the different areas you spoke about in your presentation, and then finish off with giving the interviewer the opportunity for them to ask you some questions. And don't forget, very soon, I am going to deliver a real job interview presentation that uses that exact structure. And then tip number 3, make sure you stick to the time limit. That is very important. Ordinarily, an interviewer will give you between 5 and 10 minutes to deliver your presentation. Make sure you stick to the time limit. Job interview presentation tip number 3 is to make sure, please, you practice your presentation before your job interview. Now, I recommend you practice your presentation a minimum of 3 times before you deliver it. If you practice it 3 times, then I can pretty much guarantee you will go into the interview and deliver your presentation with confidence. Make sure you practice it 3 times. And here is a pro tip. Practice your presentation in front of a friend, colleague, or relative and ask them for feedback on your presentation skills. At the end of the presentation, say to them, how did I come across? Did I demonstrate confidence and good communication skills? And make sure you have notes with you during the real presentation so you can refer to them if you need to. Job interview presentation tip number 4 is to create engaging visuals. Now, you will notice that in every presentation I deliver, I keep them simple, but more importantly, I keep them engaging to make sure I maintain your attention. And you need to do the same in your job interview presentation. So if you are using slides, make them clean, professional, and visually appealing. I recommend you include only essential points and visuals like images, charts, or graphs, for example. And I recommend you choose a white background for your presentation. That will keep it simple and easy for the interviewer to absorb the information you are presenting, and use the text on the screen as a prompt for what you want to talk about. And job interview presentation tip number 5 is to make sure you deliver your presentation with confidence. Here are 2 important tips. Tip number 1, take deep breaths before and during your presentation, and more importantly, make sure you slow down. There will be a temptation for you to get through your presentation as quickly as possible, but it will not come across as professional. When you slow down, it tells the interviewer you have good communication skills and confidence in your abilities. So take deep breaths and slow down. And tip number 2, make sure you maintain eye contact while presenting with the interviewer. If you maintain eye contact, again, it demonstrates good presentation skills and, above all, confidence in your abilities. Okay, in the next section of this training video, I will deliver an example job interview presentation on the following subject: how I will add value to Company X in the first 90 days. Make sure you take notes and watch how I deliver my presentation with confidence. Once the presentation has finished, I will give the interviewer the opportunity to ask me questions, and I will then tell you where you can download the exact slides I use in my presentation. Here we go. Hello, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to deliver my presentation to the company. My name is Richard McMahon, and today I will deliver a presentation on the following subject: how I will add value to Company X in the first 90 days. Before I get into the presentation, can I please check that you can see the screen clearly? Thank you. Can I also check that you can all hear me? Thank you very much. Can I also respectfully ask that you please leave any questions until the end of my presentation, when I will give you ample opportunity to ask as many questions as you like. Thank you very much. Now, the goal of my presentation is as follows. The goal is to convince you that I am the best person for this job, and also explain how my skills, passion, and knowledge will help Company X thrive. And I will achieve that goal by doing the following 3 things. Number 1, I will give you brief details of my experience. I believe my experience is going to add value to Company X. Number 2, I will explain to you my work ethic and approach to task completion, because I believe this will ensure I get more work completed than the average employee. And finally, number 3, I would like to outline my 30, 60 and 90-day plan for success in this position. Now that we know what the goal of my presentation is, let me outline the experience I can bring to Company X. I have experience working on teams. I am a strong collaborator. For example, in my previous role, I worked as part of a team to launch a new company product that resulted in a 17% increase in sales. It was a great team effort that helped the company boost their sales. I also have experience solving problems. One of my greatest strengths is I take ownership when problems occur. For example, in my last role, I quickly sourced a new reliable company supplier when our current supplier kept letting us down. My actions helped the company maintain operational effectiveness. I also have experience of bringing creative ideas to my employer. For example, I recommended in my previous role the company implement a feedback form on their website that helped improve customer service standards. And finally, I have experience of delivering excellent customer service. In my previous role, I consistently delivered outstanding customer service that resulted in positive online reviews. So I believe these experiences will help me instantly have a positive impact on my team. In the next part of my presentation, I want to talk to you about my strong work ethic. My work ethic is built around the following 4 pillars. Pillar number 1 is being responsive. So I pride myself on being highly responsive, ensuring I act quickly and efficiently in addressing tasks, challenges, and company opportunities. Pillar number 2 is being commercially driven. I understand that I must do great things in my work to help your company thrive. I consistently align my efforts with the organization's goals, and I focus on delivering measurable results that always add value. Pillar number 3 is selflessness. So this means I prioritize the needs of my team and the organization over personal interests. I am an effective collaborator. And pillar number 4 is collaboration skills. So I excel at fostering strong team dynamics, actively listen to my co-workers, share ideas, and also seek input from others to achieve outstanding results. My strong work ethic will ensure you receive a great return on my salary. Now, in the next part of my presentation, I want to detail my 30, 60 and 90-day plan. I will tell you exactly what I will do in the first 90 days of starting work for your company. In the first 30 days of starting work for you, I will do 3 things. Number 1, I will meet my manager or supervisor to determine my job brief and the expectations of me in my work. Number 2, I will introduce myself to my team and ascertain my co-workers' roles and strengths and how I can support the team in its goals and objectives. And finally, the third thing I will do in the first 30 days is learn my role thoroughly and understand the company's rules, policies and procedures. In the next 30 days, which now forms part of my 60-day plan, I will do the following. I will set myself numerous SMART goals to work towards that help the company achieve its commercial and financial objectives. My goals will be set after consulting my supervisor or manager. And as you are already aware, SMART goals are specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and timely. And then in the final 30 days of starting work for your company, which forms my 90-day plan, I will do the following. Number one, I will ask my manager or supervisor for feedback on my performance since starting work for the company. I will take on board any feedback they give me to help me improve. Number two, I will identify any training needs I may have and undertake company training courses to further develop my skills. And number three, I will set myself further SMART goals to continue my progress in helping the company become the market leader. As I am now coming toward the end of my presentation, I would like to finish off with a conclusion before giving you the opportunity to ask me any questions you might have. So my conclusion is this: my skills, strengths, and passion will impact the team and company quickly and positively. My strong work ethic, and in particular, my 4 pillars that I always adhere to, will ensure you see a great return on my salary. And finally, I have a 90-day plan that will guarantee I add value to the company, and it will also help create a positive impression. So now that I have concluded my presentation, I would like to give you the opportunity to ask me any questions you might have. Thank you very much for listening. Okay, so there you have it. Brilliant tips and a demonstration presentation to show you how to deliver your own interview presentation. Now, the next thing to do to make your life much easier is download my ready-made job interview presentation template slides. You can have all of this in your inbox within 2 minutes from now by clicking that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download these slides, including those exact presentation slides I just used, plus additional ready-made presentation templates. These templates come as a Microsoft PowerPoint document, which means you can edit them to add your own information. You can tweak and amend them to suit your needs and then deliver your presentation with confidence. If you want all of this, click the link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please give the video a like, because that really does motivate me to create more great content for you. And make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all the very best for delivering a confident interview presentation. Have a great day.